Today was probably the most monumental day that I've had at Amazon here in San Bernardino.
We were done with it, so we gathered up 150 brave souls to walk out.
Demanding that we get paid $5 more.
So if Bezos can get to space, I know that he can give you guys $5.
The associates at KSPD organized and we walked out so that the people that are not listening to our demands can finally put a face to where these demands are coming from, because it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 of us.
And this fulfillment center is not like your typical fulfillment center.
So we're in a fulfillment center. You deal with a lot of product, unboxing.
And there's also warehouses are then putting it onto the trucks, delivering it to people's direct houses.
No, we're grabbing raw cargo and loading them up.
When the Amazon Air Hub first opened, Amazon promised lots of jobs for the people living within the community, which it did, but nothing to the standard that anyone deserves.
My whole check goes into me being able to come to work. That's not even adding food.
Amazon knows that we're thriving for them, so how come they can't do that for us?
We put our lives literally on the line every day, moving these packages, and Amazon doesn't consider how much effort we put in it. There's a lot of expectation of getting everything done on time, because everything needs to get on the planes. Sometimes at that point, all safety out the window.
They're always willing to turn a cheek or to the other side when something needs to be done in a quick amount of time.
They open the large doors to let in the product, but it also lets in the heat from the outside that has reached over 100 degrees during July.
I personally have faced heat-related issues. Those cans were sitting outside in the sun for like 30 minutes and they're like an oven. So I was working for about 4 hours in those. And I experienced nosebleeds, profuse sweating and everything. And when I went to AmCare, I wasn't even offered like a water or a cooling rag. They just told me I could sit down for 10 minutes and that was it. I don't think that's right at all.
I got hurt in an injury back in March where I was put in a very stressful environment where I ended up hitting my head on one of the metal containers that we're going in and out of. I had a concussion that Amazon first didn't even want to acknowledge. When we presented the petition to the senior ops manager, he told us to wait. He couldn't give us an answer.
In response to that petition, he gave us an all-hands meeting 2 weeks after. So instead of giving us the $5 raise that we were asking for, Amazon told us to take the bus.
I'm going to give everyone 3 homework assignments today. This is the first one. Check out the Almost Trades website.
And to carpool.
Is if you take a ride with someone to work, one person in your car, and you log in through their program, you're eligible to get up to $5 a day in earnings.
And to take advantage of their discounts.
It has a list of benefits, right? You can search for comments that you use every day, like all your renter's insurance. For me, I looked up Verizon, got a discount on my cell phone plan.
And that got us all furious.
Because we were reaching out to them, the employer, the people that should be responsible for the people that work for them. They did not care. It was totally insulting.
Yeah, some people called it the throw hands meeting because of how hostile it felt.
It doesn't help us though. That's no help.
You can't go out and vote changes.
No help.
That's not something I can do when we don't have the direct relationship.
Is that a threat?
No, it's not a threat.
It sounds like
Like
one.
Sounds like a threat.
When we make a mistake, that's fine. Let's just figure out what we did wrong.
Everything.
They bit off more than they could chew with this new air facility.
$5 would change my life because then I wouldn't have to worry about what I have to eat every day. I wouldn't have to worry about if I'm gonna make rent.
Like I wouldn't have to worry about how much gas I'm gonna be spending just to get to work.
Fuck Mars, I'm trying to live here. Give me a livable enough wage to live in San Bernardino.
If I could speak to Jeff Bezos, I would invite him to San Bernardino to work in this warehouse where you're only making $17 an hour and it's unsafe conditions for 10 hours a day. I want to see what you could do. I want to see if you could handle it.